Welcome to another 144 Analytics update. Today we're going to take the S&P 500 futures from the recent high. Previously in our blog we mentioned on 8:30 our target on the upside. The next target was 35.82. This is the next major Gann square. These Gann squares were about 110 handles apart. The break and what we had mentioned within that was that when this market does turn, it will start to hold the retracements the other way, meaning every rally is going to start coming up into some numbers if it truly is turning and going to head lower. Now, the whole way up, that's all it did was hold the key levels below. So, in our update overnight from 9/3, we had mentioned that when the market does turn, it's going to start holding 38 back, and that's where we put in our update that the 34.86 was 38%, and if overnight the market could not get back above that the market is indeed going and starting to turn the other way. Now, in this case here, it happened overnight, 4 in the morning, and just into the opening here, they got them back up to as high as like 78, falling short once again of that 38%. What followed from there was a 130 handle break down to new lows. Now, we're not going to worry about the numbers underneath it right now because I'm just trying to show you what's happening here on the move down. Now, this next big rally in here came up to 38% again. Yes, it did trade above it. But again, when you start dealing with moves that go over 200 handles, the retracement becomes the dynamic swing point not only for the day but for the close. So we can have trades above it, and in this case it did not close above it. Next day we came back up to it, and as always from 38% we should make completely new lows. In this case here again, 38 back, it failed underneath that again, down to brand new lows. Now this brought in, and we had mentioned overnight what we should be using is again on our September 9th update was 34.07, which was 38 back all the way to the 92.87, 35.87 high, the all-time high, to watch 38%. So we get the 38% here. This was overnight once again, or not overnight, but they didn't close above it. Again, still saying that the market's still kind of weak. Now, this area in here, since this is 38, bigger picture, we're still looking for the new lows from 38% to take out this level here. Now, I want to bring you into the 1 minute chart and why what happened right up in here was so important. So we'll take that one out, bring this one up here. So now here we are dealing with that 34.07, which was the dynamic swing point for the day and the close. As you saw, we traded above it, never closed above it. Actually closed under it. We started the day up above it. Now, on our service, we put out that in the S&P, the rally here was 33.75. That's 38% of this. If this is all it could get by going under the dynamic swing point, which was 07, 38 back up to the high, that if all it could do was 38, it'd be a very positive thing and look for new highs there. Now, we started out the day up above it and made a 1 tick higher high, and that's then where we put out the rally from the 33.75 level, made a new high by 1 tick. Failing to hold the DSP at 3407 should send them down to 3345.50. Now, they failed to hold it. That we put that out up here before this thing even was still above 3407. It took 3407 out, came all the way back to it. But now you can ask, how could you come up with a number like 3345 is a number to break down to on this? So key things with the 38% retracement. We always want to see a new high. And if so, everything still looks good. And the market should continue on. But there's two things to watch for: not making a new high and making a slightly higher high. And in this case, it was one tick. Usually it could be 3, 4 handles, 5 handles, and come back under it, and that would not be a good sign. So we know we reacted from 38%. And again, this is in all our rules and guidelines on the ONE44Analytics.com website for free. You can, so if we reacted from 38 already, the next place we should look for is 61.8. This is exactly where this market eventually came down to. That was like over 60 handle break throughout the day, and just shows you how you can make these calls just based on these rules and guidelines as to how to approach the market. You can also see that once this thing stayed under the 34,075, then we start doing the retracements back up, and you can see that even this rally within the day got a couple handles up through 38% again, going for new lows, all keeping that whole idea, which we already had from this one tick higher high, that we should be going down to 33.45, and then this just backed it up again. So these are all the things that you can follow. Like I said, we're just taking this one little spot within the time frame from the all-time high of everything that has happened so far. So you can use these retracements, and they can help you pinpoint what the direction is and how far or the potential is for every move. So please check out our blog and our Twitter at Trade144, and you can get some updates on Bitcoin there. And on the blog itself, you can get all the different markets that we do. We just update them occasionally on there for you to take a look, all for free. So good luck, and until next time, we'll see you later.